Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I got a new book. It's called A Day with Mother Teresa. So I'm going to tell about Mother Teresa in this book. Okay, let's open the first page. So the first page. Meet Frank and Fiona. Hi, I'm Frank. Hi, I'm Fiona. We're going to visit Mother Teresa. Let's meet her now. Okay, let's meet Mother Teresa. Chapter 1, in Mother Teresa's house. Hello. Hi. Hello, Frank and Fiona. Welcome to India. I'm going to tell you about myself and some of the things I've done. Mother Teresa was born in Macedonia in 1910. Her name when she was born was Agnes Gahanza Bojazihu. She was a nun and a missionary. She founded the Missionaries of Charity. Chapter 2, The Young Nun. Do you like being a nun? Yes, Fiona. I always wanted to be a nun. When Mother Teresa was young, she wanted to be a missionary. So she joined the Sisters of Loreto. The Sisters of Loreto were Irish nuns who also worked in India. She was given training in Dublin and sent to India. Chapter 3, A Teacher. Did you enjoy teaching? Yes, I did. Mother Teresa became a teacher in Calcutta. She started teaching at St. Mary's High School. She taught history and geography. Later in 1944, she became the principal of the school. Chapter 4, The Divine Call. This is a slum, Fiona. I worked among the sick and poor people here. You are very brave. The sick and poor people of Calcutta lived in slums. Mother Teresa was sad at the poverty she saw in the slums. In 1946, she felt ill. She was sent to the hills to recover from her illness. On the journey, she received a divine call. It asked her to care for the sick and poor. In 1948, she left St. Mary's High School. She began to work among the sick and poor people among the slums. Chapter 5, Missionaries of Charity. You helped a lot of people, didn't you? Yes, they were poor and homeless. Mother Teresa learned basic medicine. She nursed sick and dying people. She also taught poor children education. In 1949, her former students joined her. They rented a room to care for the sick, old and dying people. The next year, she called her group of Missionaries of Charity. Chapter 6, Home for the Dying. Fiona, this is the home where I took after sick and dying people. There are so many people here. Yes, Fiona. Mother Teresa opened a home for the dying in 1952. It was a Hindu temple in Calcutta. Later, it was renamed Nirmal Hriday, the home of pure heart. She brought sick and dying people to her home. She gave them medicine. She took care of them. She prayed for them. Chapter 7, Around the World. Which is your favorite place? Of course, Calcutta. It's my home, Fiona. Mother Teresa wanted to help more people. She went to Africa to feed the hungry. She also went to many places to help the needy. She set up 450 centers around the world. These are Mother Teresa's helpers. Chapter 8, the Nobel Prize. Frank, this is the prize I won. The Nobel Prize. Mother Teresa won a big prize in the National Nobel Prize for Peace. She won it for working with the sick and poor. Frank, leave it. Chapter 9, Conclusion. Thanks for the great visit. We learned so much about your work and life. Mother Teresa was full of mercy and pity. She was an absolute. Thanks for coming, Frank and Fiona. I enjoyed the visit. Mother Teresa was full of mercy and pity. She was an absolute of peace. Timeline. 1910. Born on August 26 in Macedonia. 1923 comes to Calcutta. 1930 starts the mission of charity on October 7th. 1952 opens a home for dying in Kolkata. 1979 wins the Nobel Prize for Peace. 1997 dies in Calcutta on September 5th. So now, guys, I got another new book, A Day with Marconi. So let's start reading. This is the first page. Marconi invented the wireless telegraph. How did Marconi invent the wireless telegraph? Read to discover what he learned. Okay, he's Marconi. You see. Meet Tim and Tyra. Hi, I'm Tim. Hi, I'm Tyra. We are going to visit back in time to visit Marconi. Let's meet him now. I'm so excited. Me too. We're gonna visit Marconi. Next day. Chapter 1. In Marconi's house. Hi. Hello. Hello, Tim. Hello, Tyra. I'd like to show you some of the things I've made and some of the things I've done. Interesting. Marconi was born in Italy in 1874. He was a great scientist and inventor. Chapter 2. Boy Scientist. Nice place. This is my first lab, Tim. Young Marconi wanted to learn about radio waves. He set up his own lab. The lab was made in an attic of his house. He did many experiments there. Chapter 3. The wireless telegraph. What's that? It's my first wireless telegraph machine. Marconi learned a lot about radio waves. He used what he learned to build a wireless telegraph machine. His machine could send telegraph messages through the air. The machine did not use wires. It used radio waves to send messages through the air. At first, it could send messages just for 1 or a mile. Chapter 4. Across the Ocean. I sent my first wireless message across the Atlantic from here. Wow. Let's move forward, shall we? Marconi wanted to make a better machine. He started his machine to send radio signals across the ocean. He worked for many years. In 1901, he was ready to try out his new machine. He sailed to Newfoundland. He built many tall antennas. The antennas would detect the radio signals. He sent out radio signals to ships sailing across the ocean. What happened? He received a message from a ship. The ship was 200 miles across the Atlantic Ocean. Marconi had invented a machine that could send signals across the ocean. Chapter 5. The Magnetic Detector. Tim, this is my magnetic detector. Wow. Marconi worked to make his machine even better. His machine would make dots and dashes on paper. The dots and dashes made up the message. Marconi wanted people to listen to the dots and dashes. What could he do? He invented a new part. It was called Maggie or magnetic detector. Now people could hear the signals he was sending. Chapter 6. The Nobel Prize. Did you win prizes for your work? Yes, the Nobel Prize. Marconi won a big prize in 1909. It was the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize was one of the world's top science awards. It was a big honor. The Titanic. This is the Titanic wireless room. It saved many lives. Marconi's wireless telegraph was fitted on many ships. It helped ships to call for times and danger. The Titanic was the largest ship of its time. It was also fitted with Marconi's wireless telegraph. The Titanic struck an iceberg about 400 miles off the coast, Newfoundland. The ship sank. How many people died? But how many people were saved too? How? Marconi's wireless telegraph sent out distress messages. A ship that was nearby came to help. Marconi's inventions saved the lives of many people. The radio. The voice is loud and clear. Yes, the sound comes out from here. Marconi invented many useful things. The radio was one of them. The radio could send voices over the air. He set up radio stations. He began to broadcast radio programs. It made him very popular. Chapter 9. Conclusion. Thanks for coming, Tim and Tyra. I enjoyed the visit. We learned so much about your life. Thanks for the great visit. Marconi died in 1937. How could the world honor him? All the radio stations felt silent for 2 minutes. It was a great honor for the great man. He was born in Italy in 1870. Sent the first wireless signal of the Titanic. 1901. Wins the Nobel Prize for Physics. 1909. Invents the magnetic detector. In 1902. 1920. The first radio broadcast. 1937. Dies in Rome on July 20. Bye guys. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked my video, subscribe to the channel. Bye.